Well, James had slipped, but he had fell and busted his head on the side of the van.
Did it kill him?
He was breathing kind of heavy. I tried to do CPR, I couldn't get him.
So he stopped breathing. And where's his body at? Just tell me where his body's at, because I gotta go find him.
Deep in the Ohio forests, Brittany and her boyfriend stopped on a February evening with the intention of leaving their 6-year-old son James behind. Tragically, as they were leaving, the car's wheels pulled James beneath them, taking his life. They entered the Middleton Police Department a few days later and declared James missing. Immediately, authorities started looking for the youngster, but they sensed a problem. A detective with a mission to uncover the truth brought the pair into an interrogation room, where they appeared anxious and their story was replete with gaps.
What's going on? What happened? I'm Detective Hoover, okay? They called me and my partner out for anything to do with children, missing children, children that have been abused, whatever. That's what me and one other guy do here at the PD, okay? So this is real important, this part, is you have to be 100% honest with me with everything.
Detectives will look into the accounts provided by her boyfriend, James, who was in a separate room at the same police station. From the start, this case had red flags because the couple claimed he was missing for most of the night before calling the police. The police were certain that a diabolical plot was underway because if your 6-year-old had gone missing, you would probably be doing all in your power to find them as quickly as possible.
So, what happened? What time did you guys go to bed last night?
Well, the kids go to bed at 9.
Okay.
And we normally go to bed at 10. Last time I knew, I told them all it was 9 o'clock time for bed. So they all went upstairs to their rooms. And I went upstairs a little bit later to see if they were asleep.
Sure.
And they were all asleep. So then that's when I came down, waited a couple minutes just to see if they might have come downstairs or something. And then I went to bed.
Okay. What time did you get up this morning?
He woke me up at 8.
He woke you up at 8. Did he wake you up any time before that to say that James was missing?
Not that I remember.
Okay.
He said he tried to wake me up several times, but
you don't
I'm on medicine, so.
What kind of medicine do you take?
I take anxiety meds.
Okay. This is where I need you to be honest with me. It is what it is, okay? Do you use any other type of narcotics, drugs, illegal drugs, or anything? Do you smoke weed? Do you?
No.
Okay. You don't use heroin? You don't use,
No, I've had family members that
meth,
passed away from that stuff, and.
Okay. Do you
that
know?
pushes me away. So.
Do you know if your boyfriend does? Does he use any type of dope at all? Not that you know of. Well, you would know more than anybody. That's what I'm asking. You're not going to get him in any trouble. I just need to know if you're being honest with me. That's what I'm trying to feel you out.
I mean, I've never seen it. I mean, we smoke cigarettes.
I'm not talking about that. I said drugs, illegal drugs. Of course. A lot of people smoke cigarettes. A lot of people smoke weed. A lot of people use heroin.
I mean, he smokes weed, but that's the only thing I know of.
Okay, that's all
I don't know if he does anything else.
Okay, you don't need to protect him. I'm getting a feel for you, if you're going to be honest. I just need you to be honest with me, honestly.
Speaking candidly about her boyfriend's drug use seems to be difficult for Brittany. She should approach disclosing later details with the same ease, which can help the investigator assess whether she is being truthful going forward. Brittany starts exhibiting some unsettling symptoms as they continue to go over the specifics of the morning James vanished.
What time did James say that he first noticed James missing, the 6-year-old missing?
Well, I don't know what time he exactly got up, but he normally, every day normally, he gets up around 4, anywhere from 4 to 5, maybe sometimes a little later, but other than that, because he's used to early morning work, I normally sleep in until about 8, or later. I know just like a couple days ago I slept till 12.
Right.
It seems that Brittany looks up and to the left when further inquiries are posed regarding her boyfriend. Regarding eye movements during information recall, there is much disagreement. Although it's never a sure sign, some people claim that looking in a certain direction might tell you if someone is lying, As many people equate eye contact with trust, the simple act of abruptly averting the detective's gaze while responding is a more reliable indicator. Therefore, it's difficult for someone to stare straight into the eyes of a detective while lying, but those who are attempting to prove the other side will frequently do so in order to seem more credible.
Has James ever been missing before?
He was missing once before.
How long ago was that?
I want to say it was the first of the month, but it could have been later than that. But I know it was sometime this month.
From that house?
Yes.
So he was missing once before from that house, and how long was he gone for?
I don't know when he was outside, but he found him at the you know how there's basement stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he found him at the bottom of the basement stairs. I don't know what he was doing, but...
Is there only one way to get into your basement?
Yeah.
That's from the outside?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
James' prior disappearance raises even more suspicions in the investigator's mind. James may simply be an intrepid youngster who attempts to run away whenever he has the chance, but it might also be an indication of abuse or neglect occurring in the household. The investigator has additional grounds to be skeptical in any case.
I've been a policeman for 27 years. I've been assigned to detectives about 10 years. I've interviewed a lot of people, hundreds and hundreds of people over my career. There's something going on here. Something's not right here. I've done this, like I said, I've interviewed hundreds of people over my career, and, people get scared, they get themselves backed into a corner, and they don't know what to do. And my job is to help them through that, because sometimes it is what it is. Something happened, and parents freak out and, don't know what to do, okay? So you can help yourself out tremendously if you know anything about anything that happened, because if I prove otherwise, that you didn't tell me the whole truth, then that doesn't look good for you, okay? That's not going to be good. If you're forthcoming with me now, I can deal with whatever happens. So is there anything else? Before I walk out of here, this is your opportunity to be 100% straight with me. I suspect James, or I got mad at the boy last night and I spanked him and he took off out the door, or just anything weird is fine to tell me. You're not going to tell me anything that's going to surprise me.
I mean...
Did you hurt your baby?
Yeah.
Now, do you know...
I love my kids. I would never.
Okay. Do you know who hurt your baby?
No.
Do you know your baby's whereabouts right now? Okay. Do you suspect James is doing anything to your baby?
No.
Okay. You're 100% sure on that one?
Yeah, he loves him like the Lord did.
Okay.
It's clear that the investigator is trying hard to call James her baby. Attempting to elicit an emotional response from Brittany is the direct goal of this. Compared to just kid or child, this type of personalized term has much more weight because it makes James appear more vulnerable. Additionally, the investigator is attempting to convey to Brittany that he is certain that something is amiss, and as he will soon discover, his suspicions are quite valid.
What was the needle that we found down at there was a needle found at the side door where it supposedly was unlocked or locked or something like that, but you know anything about that? So do you use needles for any of your medication?
No, there's, the people next door do drugs.
Okay, so maybe it was from one of them, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen...
We always see a whole bunch of people just walking in through the...
Oh, yeah.
Cutting through, basically.
Yeah. Have you ever seen James, you had any needles? So, you said something about James does work, like doing electrical work for houses?
Yes.
Like rentals, I would assume?
Yes.
Alright.
Like he gets them ready.
Who does he work for?
Taylor. That's the only thing I know his name is Taylor.
And what's Taylor just giving the keys of these? Are they all vacant, I would assume?
I'm not
Do they
sure.
go clean them out? What do they do? Do you know?
I know when they put people out and they get evicted and they sit people's stuff out, I don't know if they sit it out, put it in the dumpster. I don't know what they do. I've never been with him on a job or any of that, so
Okay.
I really don't know much.
Does he have like keys to the house, James? Does he have keys to the houses and stuff? I guess that he works for. Did he ever come in with a bunch? You would know. Does he come in with a bunch of keys or?
He's always had the same key that he's had.
But nothing like extra keys that you heard of. Basically, I'm waiting for my guy to come here. He's going to do the polygraph for me, and we'll just kind of go from there.
Brittany makes an effort to dodge inquiries about her boyfriend's drug usage. The truth might eventually come to light, though, if she consents to take a polygraph test. Everyone had been looking for James for the entire time, expecting to find some indication of his whereabouts. However, as we will discover subsequently, his body is far from where they are searching.
Well, I suspect something accidentally happened, okay, because you are all over the place with your stories, okay? For whatever reason, you're scared and you're not telling me the whole truth, okay? And I understand you being scared. I know you don't know me, okay, but I'm the most honest person that you're ever going to talk to, okay? I'm telling you, it's in your best interest to tell me the entire truth. James, your boyfriend, is telling a different story than what you're telling. Okay, you're deflecting, you are minimizing stuff, meaning that, you're just not telling me the whole truth. Well, he's breaking down. Okay, he's telling me the whole truth. Okay, so you can sit here and keep lying to me. I can't make you tell me the truth. You know that. You're going to have to take a deep breath and tell me what happened and what's going on here. Because something happened. Okay? There's nothing you're going to tell me that I've not heard a million times over my career. Okay? But I need to know the truth. A 6-year-old just doesn't get up and walk out the door. Okay? There's more to the story than what you're telling me. Okay? I've talked to James. My partner's talked to James extensively. And James is coming off of this slowly. I would suggest for you, just tell me the truth now. He may have told you more now. I don't know. I've been in here with you. Okay? But James he took a deep breath, and I suggest that to you. Take a drink of your pop, take a deep breath, and just tell me what's going on here. Okay? Stuff happens in life. There's no perfect parent. There's no perfect person.
Brittany is now in a situation where she might question the veracity of what James has told the investigators in the adjacent room, when at last she gives up.
James told me to get rid of the kids.
Okay.
And so I took them for a drive to make them think I'm going to get rid of them, but I'm not going to get rid of my kids for anybody on this planet. And he told me to get rid of them because they were not listening. He was tired of putting up with it. And I kept telling him, like, I'm not going to get rid of my kids. Like, I can take them, give you a break. And for me and them for a little while, take them for a drive, whatever. But I'm not getting rid of them. They're my kids. I will not do that.
Despite her growing proximity to the truth, Brittany continues to try to trick the investigator by attempting to persuade him that she wouldn't actually give up her children, even though she is precisely guilty of that.
So I tried asking family members to...
So what happened last night? Let's fast forward to that.
We went for a drive. I don't know what road it was.
Okay.
We were just driving around. Well, the kids were going to the bathroom. I had pulled over to this, a little booth.
In Middletown?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little stall or something. A bathroom. I pulled over to the bathroom and let them all use the bathroom. Well, it was raining and stuff. I left the door unlocked in the van and told them, we'll all go in here, not all of us at once, but each one of us go in here one at a time, use the bathroom. So we went in the bathroom. Well, I couldn't go in there, but when I went to go in the bathroom, I told them to go ahead and just get in the van. Well, James had slipped and fell because his shoes were wet, slippery, and he had hit his head.
Here, there is a straightforward issue. Why not just obtain medical attention right now, if James had just knocked himself out? Brittany is making an effort to absolve herself of as much responsibility as she can. Actually, it was more likely that Brittany's boyfriend had asked her to make the decision to permanently remove her children from her life. She drove her 3 kids to Rush Run Wildlife Area in southern Preble County with James, but they changed their minds and only left James, the youngest. Unfortunately, he attempted to climb onto the car as they attempted to leave the park without him, only to be pulled beneath the wheels. Unfortunately, he died in the accident. When Brittany and James went back, they discovered him body in the street. Suspicion from the detective has always been warranted. The 6-year-old's body was dropped off an Ohio River bridge by Brittany and James after they drove home and put it in a spare room.
Did it kill him? Is that what you're telling me? Did the fall hurt him?
Well, I asked him if he was okay, he wasn't answering me. So I noticed he was breathing kind of heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought maybe that's not normal. I've never seen him dirty lip before. Well, he was breathing. I don't know how long he was breathing for, but he had fell and busted his head on the side of the van.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to get in there. And he was breathing heavy for a couple minutes, and then I tried to do CPR, I couldn't get him.
So he stopped breathing. And where's his body at? You're doing good, okay? Just tell me where his body's at, because I got to go find him. For you, okay? This is called closure now, okay? Where's his body at? Did you take it back home with you?
No, I left it.
You left it? So who's all in the car with you?
All of us.
James, you?
Yes, we always know
Then the
that
3
go
children.
out as a family.
So all 5 of you?
Yes.
All right. And what park was this, or where was this at in Middletown? Because it would make sense to put, to me,
It was.
did you put him in a dumpster? Did you just let him lay right there? Was he buried? I mean, that's what I need to know.
I didn't do nothing with him. I just let them lay in the parking lot because it was a plain parking lot. There was, I believe, like water over here or something.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one little stall, and I let them just lay on the ground.
Okay. Did James do anything with him? Your boyfriend? I mean, it doesn't make sense just to lay him right there on the ground. So
well, I left him laying in there on the ground because
yeah.
I was going to call the ambulance, but I was scared, shook up, didn't know what to do.
Okay.
So
now we need to figure out where this is at.
Well, the little boy was laying on the ground. I went to the bathroom, told him, you try real quick, because I couldn't hold myself.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, you try real quick to give him CPR.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went to the bathroom, I came out, he was gone.
No matter how accurate her account is, Brittany has informed the investigator that James has passed away. Finding him must come first. When Brittany tells police what happened when they dumped his body, they are able to search the region, but they will never locate him. With the defense that she was mentally retarded and could not comprehend what was happening, Brittany would enter a not guilty by reason of insanity plea. However, a psychologist's assessment revealed that she was capable of standing trial. Needless to say, Brittany was given the worst sentence after both were found guilty. Her punishment included 21 years in prison for both murder and endangering the welfare of a child. Conversely, James was found guilty of kidnapping, endangering the welfare of a child, and grossly abusing a corpse. He was expected to serve a maximum of 19 years in prison.